roommate to come through here and get into his cave so I can start. Let's see if I can get him in here to come on through. This song is called Incorrectly. Ooh, that wasn't creepy, was it?
I was lost, completely hopelessly lost in the vast and labyrinthine recess of the Mammoth Cave.
Welcome, boys and girls.
Good job, Rob. Good job, Rob. Proud of you. What's up, Francis? Chess Hall's biggest
I was
fan.
lost, completely.
Welcome, boys and girls.
I was lost, completely.
Welcome, boys and girls.
I was lost.
Good, Carter.
Completely hopelessly lost in the vast and labyrinthine recess of the Mammoth Cave.
Yeah, I don't think you guys can hear that now because I just plugged my earphones in. Or headphones, whatever the hell you call them. And I can't keep those going and hear my boy Carter at the same time, who is in the background. Welcome to Sunday Night Live. We're going to do things a little bit different here tonight. First of all, thank you everybody for showing up. I hope you got my message, D4. I'll send you the link on Facebook. Right now, what I'm doing tonight is my buddies over at the Volunteer Roadshow do a show every Tuesday and Thursday called Picked Off. Could be at 10 in the morning, could be at 9 at night. They're still working that out. I'll let Carter tell you all about that. But it's a really good show. Honestly, to me, a Tennessee fan right now, it's the best show on Volunteer Roadshow, and they got some good ones over there. Great platform for Tennessee sports fans, for all sports fans, but primarily Tennessee sports fans because they've got it all. They've got articles, they've got videos, they're going to have live streams. They got former players on basketball. Some dude named Billy Ratliff, not quite sure who he is. Somebody said he made a good play one year. I don't know about that. Haven't seen it. But he is a nice guy, so that counts for something. And, of course, Catfish, my buddy on here. I sent Catfish a text a little earlier. I don't think he's got it yet. I don't know if it's an issue or an accident or something. But anyway, Catfish, if you're watching, text your check messages. Check your text messages. Thank you, everyone, for showing up tonight, as per always. I see D4 has made it in the background. Now, normally this Picked Off show is done by Carter and Josh Griffin. I am not sure what's going on over there. Carter will tell you when he gets in here. But they have now added my buddy D4, Brandon. You guys know him from the comment section. He's got a new website coming up that he's excited about that we're both going to be a part of with him. High school football for you high school football fans. Like I said, we'll let him tell you about that. Not completely the way they do their show. The way we're going to do it tonight, we got to do it a little different because I'm using StreamYard. They don't use StreamYard. Josh can put up graphics and stuff. And me, the tech tard that I am, I can't do that over here. So no graphics tonight other than the beautiful background of the Smokies and my beautiful glittery Green Devil shirt. So anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. Right, just here in a minute. There was something I was going to thank you guys for, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, yeah. Thank you for everything you do for me. Thumbs up. That's always good. PayPal. That's always good. Anything you guys do is always good and appreciated here. On Sunday nights, Carter and I, we split anything that we make here. I've given him every 12 cents. I don't know what the hell that is. It's a pair of scissors. Anyway, I've given him his 12 cents every Friday or every Sunday that we make here from the from the ad revenue. Isn't that right, Carter?
That's right.
Oh.
Kind of threw me off there.
Hey, I can hear you. How about that?
Yeah. How does
This hashtag professional stuff might have to go away. What you got there?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just where I wrote my notes down.
Oh, that's right. See, when Carter's over there on the Volunteer Roadshow, he writes down notes and outlines and plans everything out and works hard. He works hard for his money. Ain't that right?
That's right.
Carter, I tell you what, I'm going to shut up and try and get the glitter off of my green screen. Brandon, I see you back there. We'll bring you in here in a few minutes. I'm going to let you explain to everybody. Wrong way, stupid.
Wrong way.
Well done, sir. Hashtag
I totally
professional.
that.
You did. That was perfect. So I'll let you tell everybody about Picked Off while I sit here and smoke a cigarette.
Yep. All right. Well, usually I always tell people it's a comedy show with a football problem, as corny as that may sound. But we have three people that host the show. We've been running with just two, but now we got three. It's me, Josh Griffin, and now Brandon. For the longest time, it was just me and Josh. And Josh he's got a lot of things going on family-wise. He had a death recently. All right, and he had a death go happen recently, so he's been kind of out of pocket. So I needed another person to really help me, and we've been thinking about adding a third person for a while, and and Brandon knows this. It's no secret. There was somebody else we wanted. They didn't want to be a part of it. So Brandon. Not that he was like our second choice or anything, but anyway. So now Brandon's a part of it, and he's been helping me out, helping the show out, coming up with great ideas.
Hey, Carter,
Yeah,
isn't second, third, fourth, and fifth choices what we do here at Tennessee?
that's right. So
So,
there you go.
worked out so far, I think.
It has. Yeah, it has.
I
So
meant for Tennessee. Go ahead.
no. But anyway, we do all kinds of crazy shit. Basically, um, we do a lot of the same stuff. We do a moment of all history. Look, we'll cover anything breaking news wise, anything important. We'll get that shit out of the way, and then we move into the comedic part of it. Like we do a TikTok Tuesday, where we show funny TikToks that we find. General Nealon 7 memes instead of the maxims. We find 7 memes about SEC teams. And it's not just about Tennessee. It's about everything. SEC wise, college football. We talk about everything. It's not just Tennessee football or college football in general. I mean, we'll talk about NBA if that's what people want to listen to and hear about. So I guess tonight we're going to do a little bit of I think tonight's episode is called Pissed Off instead of Picked Off.
Is it?
Yeah, Pissed Off BVD. That's what tonight's episode's about. Another segment we
know,
do that
Didn't
we
know
get
I
a
was
lot of.
pissed off. But
Yeah. Well,
I can be.
oh, here he goes. He's going to make a sign now.
No. I'm writing down something.
Yeah. One thing that a lot of people like is the Grind My Gears segment. So me and Keith are going to kind of do that tonight. Just kind of give you an idea of what we do over at Picked Off a little bit.
Where can they find Picked Off?
On Volunteer Roadshow. Either Volunteer Roadshow on YouTube or Facebook, either one. Or you can go through the website, volunteerroadshow.com. And we're on every Tuesday and Thursday. Sometimes, like you said, 10 a.m. Eastern or 9 p.m. Eastern. We're trying to figure out which time works better, or people like better, I should say.
See Bama Marine down there in the comments section chirping as per usual. I'm gonna start calling him Chirp Marine or something like that.
All
yeah,
about
Bama's definitely moving up in the recruiting rankings, but we don't want to talk about that. What were you gonna say about All About the U? I think.
No, I wasn't
Yeah,
going to say
no.
anything about All About the U other than,
Oh, okay.
I hope he's doing good. And I know he's suffered a tragedy here recently, so.
Yeah, there's been a lot of that shit going on. So thoughts and prayers to everybody out there that's lost loved ones.
Yeah, I think Marine's the one that told us, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Bama Marine. How you doing, the real Big Lee? Still waiting to meet the real Medium Lee. The real Big Lee, a big, huge high school football fan down there in the state of Georgia.
Marine, if you don't mind me asking, how's Scott doing? Or have you heard?
In the meantime, as soon as he gets his camera brought up, I'm going to go ahead and swing D4 in here.
Can't take a chance it's a fake D4.
I swear, anymore. The serial butthole shower is still out there running amok. Has that happened on here with you yet?
What's that?
It must have. I think it happened last Sunday when you left. We had quite a few people in here, and somebody came in, and I put them on camera, and they showed their butthole.
I was here, yeah.
You
I
were
missed
here?
it, though.
Okay.
I didn't see it.
You didn't miss anything. So anyway, I think D4 might be having some issues back there. He's got his mic off and his no avatar up. So as soon as I see him back there, we'll bring him in.
Not so good. Damn, I hate to hear that.
Yeah, that sucks. How are the Braves doing, Carter? For a serious question, I'm not trolling.
They're 1-1. I think they're playing. I know they're playing right now. I just don't know what the score is.
All right,
I'm
you guys
outta here.
keep us up to date. Yeah, we thought it was. That's a good point, Crimson. The serial mooner, the serial butthole guy. I thought it was Rise Up ATL at first, but it was not him. So I've apologized once. If you're in here, Rise Up, apologies again for thinking it was you. Shit happened.
How did
Literally.
you pull him out?
Well, he had never shown his face on here before, and I got a little glimpse of
He's a young kid.
Yeah, not only the serial mooner's ass face, but I also got to see his face, and it's not the same dude.
Right. Okay.
Not even. I don't unless he was wearing a mask and grew about a foot, when he did it. Cardinals are 2-1, Carter. They started out with a bang.
Yeah, well, they won the series. That's important.
Yeah. Then they got thumped today, but it's okay. It's early. Only 57 more games to go.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Normal circumstances, you start off, hell, you could start off 0-4 and still turn it around. Now, in 60 games, you start off like 0-3 or something like that. It's going to be tough.
Literally every game counts.
Yeah, and let's be honest, a lot of these players, man, they just rolled out of bed and started playing.
Yeah.
So,
like if me and you played professional baseball, Carter, I know me. I could walk out here right now and go up against, say, Adam Wainwright, and I could take 10 pitches from him and hit at least 5 of them out of the park. I don't know about you. Don't know what your specialty was in baseball, but hitting home runs was my specialty. And I feel like at the age of 53, I still got a few left in me. Yeah, right.
I wasn't I wasn't a power guy, so I didn't really hit home runs. But I got hits.
D4,
I got on base.
Are you okay back there? I think I saw a glimpse of you turning your camera on. There he is. Are you ready to come in? That a yes?
Give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, back your camera up. All I can see is your bald forehead right now. There we go. There we go. What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Yeah, just getting some stuff done before I jumped on.
You want to? Are you about ready or?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, you got a little something there in the corner. There you go. Good way to start the show there.
Yeah, I was trying to eat a little bit.
That was planned. That was planned, by the way. He was just letting y'all know what he had for supper tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff Webster in the comments says something about the WNBA. Did y'all see what the WNBA did to their national anthem? I spit on all of them. I did not. Did either of you guys?
I did.
You did? What they
They walked out.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean that's not going to help their ratings, which I don't think their ratings were good anyway. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I don't think they had much of anything.
I think they need to do everything they can to get people to watch, unfortunately, and that probably isn't going to help.
How You Like says he's disliking the stream and leaving. You'll stop on the way out. How You Like, we can give you your parting gifts and your door prizes. Don't want you to leave without that. We roll around here.
Yeah, and like it says in your about of the channel, you'll get refunded every dollar you spent. So.
Nah, well, we can't say that now.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You'll get refunded every dollar you spent clicking subscribe. How about that?
Yeah.
Got him talking about.
Is there a reason why?
He may have been joking. I'm not sure. I would like to know though. How You Like? Because How You Like, I like How You Like. He's one of the people. Well, hell, I like everybody, but he's one of the people that kind of stands out with his name and some of the things he says.
Yeah, like Brad Pitt, some of them.
Yep, that's another good one. Got some great names in here.
I was moonlighting as Pamela Henderson that one night.
D4, we didn't get a hold of you. I couldn't get a hold of you before the show, but here's what we're going to do on the top 5 tonight. I'll tell you what we're going to do so you can take a second to write your answers down.
Okay.
on the top 5, what we're doing tonight is 5 different sports: Major League Baseball, National Football League, NBA, college football, college basketball, your most hated team in each one of them.
Mm.
That way you'll have 5 different hated teams, and you can rank them from 5 to 1. Who's your most hated?
Okay.
The other thing, moment in ball history. Since we don't have video, Carter and I are gonna, do our own Tennessee moment in history. You can do Texas if you want to, Greenville, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
The Wack-ass tradition. They each pick one.
Yep.
And we're gonna all grind our gears on whatever we want to. And we may have to do something about that background noise, Brandon.
Mm. Okay, 1 second.
I don't know if you got a TV going on or.
Tell him to move his mic away a little bit.
Yeah, did you hear that, Brandon? All right. And you could do that too. I mean, if you can remember, just mute your mic when you're not talking. But you'll probably forget when you do that. I think right now he's telling everybody, "Shut it up before I come in there and whoop your ass."
Yeah, my son's in there playing his video game.
Oh, okay. I got you. Can you move your microphone back away from your mouth?
Better?
Those things are super sensitive. Yeah, much better. We're good now. So
now we're rolling.
You can work on those.
Okay.
I still haven't seen an answer from Huh You Like. If you guys didn't see, I think it was his Lit for Slit. I don't know, one of his goofy ass names he does for his shows. Anyway, last night on David's channel, we had a great time in there. We had Lou, Cop Izzle going at it. Myself, Law Tide was in there. You remember Ugga Boy?
Oh,
Carter?
yeah. University of Georgia Athletics. That's
Yes.
exactly what it stands for.
Yeah, we brought that up last night. Of course, he said he was doing that on purpose for fun or whatever. We all know that's not it. He actually, anyway, him and Lou were going at it a little bit, arguing over Georgia. And the ultimate part came down to the end where Sleeta and Cop Izzle have challenged each other to a game of 1-on-1.
Yeah, you're supposed to film it. I'm supposed to ref that. So.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
That was on Tomahawk Takeover earlier today. So go subscribe to
okay.
Sports Live and ATL.
I didn't know that was today. I thought it was Wednesday.
Well, we're gonna
still working out the times.
Yeah, but he wanted to do a show. We did it at 1:00.
Okay.
So.
I have to tell David that consistency is pretty important on here, especially with YouTube not giving notifications out like they're supposed to.
Yeah, that's true. They don't.
Yeah.
Damn, why does my camera keep cutting off?
Anyway, Carter, if you want to get us started off tonight, however you guys run your show, you can get it started.
All right, we'll do it. So, welcome to Pissed Off, a parody of Picked Off.
I still don't know why you're saying I'm pissed off, but anyway, I'll play the role. Hurry up, damn it.
You usually are. Okay. So we're gonna get right into breaking news.
That hurts.
What is going on in the world today? Anything big, exciting?
Just baseball starting.
Groundbreaking, the WNBA thing, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything about that. That's kind of shocking to me.
Well, NBA starts in 5 days, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Coming right
and
up.
There's still zero players tested positive so far. So,
hey, the living in that bubble, I guess, is working.
Have we had any baseball positive tests?
A bunch.
A couple, yeah. I know there was a couple on the Red Sox not too long ago.
Since they started, you're talking about?
I think the Braves had 2 catchers.
Wow.
But I mean, there's always going to be a few. But anyway, moving on past that, we'll jump into. We'll do our moment in Vols history. How about that? Moment in sports history, if we will. No, Brandon's a Tennessee fan now, so forget all that Texas shit.
Oh, okay. See, normally over on Volunteer Roadshow, this is a primarily Tennessee show. But over here tonight, we're trying to make it a whoever you're a fan of show.
Exactly.
If you want to play along, of course.
Yeah.
I'm turning into a two-teamer, and I'm about to. If Texas keeps on with all their BS that they're going through right now, I won't be a fan of them
Mm.
because they're changing just about every tradition known to man this coming up season.
So far, we've gotten away pretty scot-free here, haven't we, Carter?
Yeah. Like I said, the only thing I've even heard mentioned now, was the name of the marching band, Pride of the Southland.
Oh, yeah. There is one recent tradition we're getting rid of and bringing in a new one. We're getting rid of the tradition of losing, and we're bringing back in the old Tennessee tradition of winning.
Hey,
Mhm.
the stripes are back on the pants, so
That guarantees us 2 wins right there.
Yep. Damn right. So I'll let you go first, Keith. What's your moment in ball's history or sports history?
My moment in ball history, and normally we have graphics for this. We play a video, yada yada yada. But I'm a tech tart again, so we don't have that. My moment in history is going to be, of course, well, maybe not of course, but 1995, Tennessee, Alabama. That one never gets old. I was there. I think, Carter, you were even there, weren't you?
Yeah, I was a little nard, but yeah.
Yeah, we didn't know each other. But of course, play number 1, Manning to Kent, touchdown. Tennessee never looked back. The greatest bootleg in the history of bootlegs. There were moonshiners that were jealous of Peyton Manning that day. He faked Alabama out so much on that one. But yeah, was it 42 to
41,
24?
14.
Oh, hell, see, that was such a great moment in history. I remembered to score wrong. That's me anyway. I can't help that. But yeah, that was a beatdown. I can't think of a bigger beatdown we put on them in my lifetime. I don't know.
Now it works.
You can.
Mm.
Oh, look what I
Yeah.
did.
What'd you do?
I held up the with stupid sign and Brandon's phone dropped or something.
Oh,
I tried to do that earlier to Keith, and it didn't work because I did it the wrong way. So now that you're in here and I'm in the middle, it
Okay.
works. But what's your moment in history there, Brandon?
Go ahead and skip me and come back real quick.
All right.
Since I had a late start.
I'll go with mine. I've gotten to go to some pretty good games, I feel like, but I'm going to pick one that just, to me, was just one of my favorite games. And it was 2003, Tennessee, Alabama, Tuscaloosa, 5 overtimes. Tennessee won 51-43, but it was an all-time classic. You know, when you go into 5 overtimes, especially a big rivalry like that, it was a lot of fun. And Casey Clausen, the infamous 3rd and 19 play, or 4th and 19, I'm sorry, was a huge win for us that year. We ended up tying for the East, which Georgia ended up going and playing and getting beat by LSU, who won the national championship. But just a fun, one of my favorite Tennessee Bama games, at least. So,
the only thing I remember about that game was I had to work that night, and I was stopping every delivery I stopped at. I was.
yeah.
The hell are y'all doing?
Now BVD's pissed off.
Yeah. Good title now.
Yep.
I'll go with a loss, and I'll go with this past year. I think that Alabama loss could end up being the defining moment of the rebuild. Knowing that they could stick in there with Alabama, and I think that could be the defining moment moving forward. So I was a little bit something different. So
Hey, that'll be all right.
I guess shout out to Get High off of Watermelon. Apparently he likes watermelon a lot. Asked me if I want any to get high off of. No, thank you, sir. I've got my own. But thanks for the offer. Summertime is watermelon time, and I love me some sugar babies. I don't know if you guys have ever had one, but
You know how to tell the difference between a male and a female watermelon?
oh boy.
No, I mean that's a real thing. Look it up.
Okay, let's have it.
Well, I was at the grocery store, and that's what the produce guy kept telling me. He's like, you want to get a female, they're sweeter. And I'm like, I'm like, are you screwing with me right now? So I looked it up, and believe it or not, they have female seeds and male seeds, and I was like, wow, I can't believe this. But the females
Man,
supposedly
hold
are
up, hold
sweeter.
up, hold up. D4, man, you got to do something about the noise. You're killing us. I don't know if they're wrestling in the background or washing dishes or.
I just lit my cigarette.
No, I mean, there's something else going on.
Okay.
Go ahead, Carter, about this female watermelon thing.
I'm trying to remember exactly but you can always tell the female on the where it's got the yellow bottom where it lays or whatever.
Yeah.
That's how you can tell it's a female, and a male won't have, the yellow bottom of the watermelon.
Anybody buying that?
Hey,
I mean, I'm not saying you're lying.
I don't even like watermelon, first of all, so I can't tell you about the sweet part. No idea. I know that's what a produce guy was telling me, and I was like, okay. And I looked it up, and there is they do classify like female seeds, male seeds. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that makes sense. But I thought they all had the yellow spot.
Well, they said it's how the melon drops or something. I don't know. I'm not a watermelon fan. I'm just going off what I read and what somebody told me.
Okay, I hear you.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Brandon, you ever had any female watermelons?
No, I've never even heard of that.
So. Oh, that's a lot better. Those earphones you're using, a lot better.
All right, Carter, moving right along.
Well, so we did the moment in history. Why don't we you want to do the top 5? Top 5 good?
Yeah, let's do the top 5.
All right. Top 5.
I'll tell you what I'll do, Brandon, is I'll control your mic because there's still something going on in the background. And when it's your turn, I'll cut you back on. See what? Can you hear that now, Carter?
I hear like an echo.
Hoff says, "Don't let a female drop her melons on you." Got it.
Well, there you go. Hoff's always very helpful. So, top 5 most hated teams. Like I said, we picked NBA, NFL, MLB, college basketball, and college football, and you can put them in any order you want. I'll let you start it off, BVD. Who's your number 5?
Number 5, Kentucky Wildcats. That's basketball, of course. Can't stand them. Hate them. Love to see them lose. I don't give a shit if it's practice or national championship game. I will never get caught pulling for Kentucky. I don't care who they're playing. I hate them. Now that they've got Cal there, I hate them even more.
Oh, yeah.
So that's my number 5.
All right. Brandon, who's your number 5?
Since we're going with the college basketball theme,
well, no, you're putting them. You get to put them anywhere you want them. You don't have to put basketball at number 5.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
So I'll go with the NFL. I'll go with the cheating Patriots. I ain't never hated a team worse than the NFL. I know they keep winning, and that's going to be a theme right here on mine, that they win, but it's just how they win and how arrogant they are about it.
It's controversial.
So Brandon doesn't like winners.
No, not at all.
Or controversial winners, at least.
Or all the time winners.
There you go.
Exactly.
Annoying ass sons of bitches like Alabama and New England. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to stick with the NFL as well here. Reason why I am a Titans fan. I will, admit that. I'm not the biggest Titans fan in the world. I also admit that. So my number 5 is the Jacksonville Jaguars. I feel like the Titans and them, they consider themselves big rivals. I can't put the Colts as the biggest rival because of Peyton Manning. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I'm sure that's most Titans fans' biggest rival is the Colts. But I'm going to say the Jaguars. We've had a lot of success against them. But, I just don't really like them.
All right.
Love their stadium, though.
Yeah, I've actually driven by it. Never been inside it, but there's a lot of cool NFL stadiums like that. Seems like a lot of them sit right on the interstate, too. The Titans do, the Bengals do, Jacksonville does.
Or on a river.
Yeah. Steelers, good one. Yeah. I think Cleveland sits under the river, though. Not sure. Fireball says the Jags are his too. Billy Cole asks, where'd it go? Trivia. Name a college that Calipari or Pari, however the hell you say it. Name one that Coach Cal left that was not on probation.
There ain't one.
Probably not.
Providence was on probation. Memphis was on probation. So that's the major ones he's been at.
Well, we'll wait to see what he says. Yep, the answer is 0. Boy, I wish he was leaving Kentucky right now. Wouldn't that be great?
No shit.
All right, Carter, number
4. I'll start it off on this one. I'm gonna go with the NBA, and that's the San Antonio Spurs. They have always been the team, it seems like, that knocks out the Memphis Grizzlies in the playoffs and never fails. So, and of course, 2013, when the Grizzlies made it to the Western Conference Finals, swept them. Got swept by the Spurs. So, yeah, don't like the Spurs.
Vodka Drinker says Calipari is an Italian appetizer. Holy shit. My comments are way behind on the YouTube page. Well, my number 4, I went NBA too, Carter. Boston Celtics.
You're a Lakers fan.
Yep, I don't like anything about the city of Boston. I've never been there. I've heard it's a great city. They had a party with some beans or something a long time ago. But New England's there. I hate them. The Red Sox are there. I hate them. The beauty of that, though, is I hate the Yankees too. So I hate those two teams. But, yeah, the Celtics. And it goes all the way back to back in the day. If you were a Lakers fan, it was just in your blood. You hated the Celtics. Now, I guess not so much. They're kind of irrelevant, at least to me. I don't watch a lot of NBA anymore. But they are definitely a franchise that I've hated my entire life. Brandon?
I will go with the Yankees in the MLB. Being a Red Sox fan, can't stand them, never like them. Their 26 championships back in the Civil War days. I've never even liked a player from the Yankees organization. Jacoby Ellsbury goes to the Yankees. He died in my eyes. He died en route to New York. So that's my hatred for the Yankees. I'm always a fan of the underdog. So the Yankees were the it team. Everybody liked them. So I became a lowly Red Sox fan, and then lo and behold, a few years later, the curse ends. So.
Michael Palmer, what we're listing is our top 5 most hated teams from each big sport: college football, college basketball, NBA, Major League Baseball, and the NFL. And you can rank them, say number 5 is your college basketball team is your 5th hated, so on and so forth. So Yep. That brings us to number 3.
So, Brandon, I'll let you start this time.
Number 3 is going to be Kentucky. I don't like Kentucky. I'm not a college football fan.
You mean basketball?
That's what I meant. College basketball fan. I watch it. I'm not sold on one team that I root for. So. But Kentucky, man, I
think everybody hates Kentucky that doesn't love them.
I'll pull for Duke over Kentucky if that says anything. And I think that says a lot. But even back watching the history of Kentucky, because I watch the history of a lot of teams and everything, but back in Adolph Rupp eras and all that. So, did you hear about them trying to take down his statue?
Oh, yeah.
Whose statue?
Adolph Rupp.
And everything. Changed the name of the arena.
He's a known racist fucker.
Yeah, they're trying to change the name of this the arena and everything. So,
Rob Dog wants to know do 2-teamers get to choose more than 5? Well, no, you don't get to choose 5. You get to choose 10. You can choose 2 in each category. Go ahead, Carter.
All right, yeah. My number 3, surprise, surprise, Kentucky Wildcats basketball.
They made all 3 of our list.
Yeah, good for them. I'll tell you what though, their damn fans for football are really getting annoying. I mean, every damn message board, and they are just the most cocky, confident team in the SEC right now, in my opinion. I mean, they're talking some major trash, and I guess I don't understand that. Like, what is it that you've done? I mean, in about with Tennessee. I mean, they're talking about us. I mean, hell, the best year they ever had. They got their ass kicked. I don't know. I mean, if it was me and I was a Kentucky fan, there's 2 teams I would never go after right now, and that'd be Tennessee and Georgia or Florida. But speaking of basketball, yeah, they're one of the greats. I'm sure that's a big reason why they're hated. But they're in Tennessee's biggest rival in basketball, and
not even close either.
Not even close. And they hate us too. So there you go.
Good for them. My number 3 is the Cowboys. Can't stand the Dallas Cowboys. That goes back, of course, way back to when the Cardinals were in the NFC East, when they were in St. Louis. A lot of my friends, and especially I had some family members that were Cowboys fans. In Tennessee, man, especially over here in the east part of the state, before
in the 90s.
Before the Panthers and the Titans came along, we had nobody in the NFL to root for. So there's a lot of Falcons fans, a lot of Washington fans, and this is back in the day. And of course, a lot of Cowboys fans, because those assholes got fans all over the country. They're kind of like the old pandemic, all of this. They're spreading their disease all over the country.
America's team.
Yep. Pittsburgh fans disagree with that, but that's an argument.
Yeah.
That's an argument for those 2. Brandon, number 3.
He already did his, I thought.
He did?
Yeah, we're down to number 2.
That's right, Kentucky. My bad. Sorry.
BVD, it's your turn. It's your turn to start again.
Yeah, because we keep mixing up the rotation here. My number 2, you'll be happy to know, Carter, is a tie. Hang on.
Okay.
Dropped my cigarette. It's a tie for me at number 2 between the Braves and the Yankees.
Oh, shit.
My hatred for the Yankees is probably stronger than my hatred for the Braves. Most of my hatred for the Braves centers around the fact that every time I came home, when I lived in Columbus and then when I lived in Raleigh, when we would come over here for a vacation or to stay at whatever, every family member I have had the Braves game on. It's like everybody in my family, except for one cousin that likes the Tigers, loves the Braves. And I got sick of them back in the 80s and 90s. I don't know how you guys survived, 15 consecutive division titles?
14.
14, okay. And 1 World Series out of all that. But the good news is I hate the Yankees a lot worse. I've hated them forever. They're another one of those winners, Brandon.
When people real quick, when people say that, like I don't know how the whole 14 and only 1 World Series. Okay, so would you rather it be 14 division titles,
I know
World Series, or no division titles? Hell, I mean, I'd still rather have the division titles. Yeah,
I guess so, but man, wasn't that a lot of heartbreak? I mean,
yeah, 91, 92, 96, 99 against the Yankees. Yeah, I mean, shit.
Didn't they? There was a comparison back in the day that I might have this backwards, but the Atlanta Braves were the Buffalo Bills of the Major League Baseball.
Yeah, they call them the Buffalo Braves. Or
there you go. Yeah.
Michael Palmer said that the Cincinnati Reds was technically closest to Greenville.
Yeah. My papa was a huge Reds fan.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, they showed a demographic recently of course, where I live, West Tennessee is Cardinal country, no doubt about it. Of course, in Memphis, you got the Redbirds, their AAA team, so that helps. And then the rest of the state, especially East Tennessee and the Chattanooga area, is Braves country, But now they're talking about putting an MLB team in Nashville. So
you're not far from St. Louis at all, are you, Carter?
I'm really not. I've actually been to St. Louis quite a few times.
How far would you say you are? You gotta just get.
4.5 hours.
Oh, okay. I was thinking.
I can get to St. Louis quicker than I can get to Knoxville.
That's crazy.
I can get to Tuscaloosa. I can get to Ole Miss, Mississippi State. I can get to Vanderbilt, of course. I can even get to Kentucky closer than I can get to Knoxville.
Wow. Are you sure about the Kentucky one?
It's about the same.
Okay, I was gonna say.
But yeah, it's crazy. But anyway, my number 2 is gonna have to be. It's kind of changed. It used to be the Mets, but it's the Phillies now. Main reason?
Oh, really?
Because of Bryce Harper. Can't stand him. I'll give him. He's an amazing baseball player, but he's a crybaby bitch. Just being
You
real.
hear that, Bryce? Bryce, if you're listening, you're a crybaby bitch.
Well, dude, he cries all the time, man. I mean, a guy that gifted, I mean, he's an amazing baseball player, and probably going to be in the Hall of Fame. But I mean, just whining and crying, and just got into a fight a few years ago. Just a baby. So Phillies takes that number 2 spot for me.
Andy also has to showboat every hit, anything that he does, period. Like he's God's gift. So
I would definitely hate on that guy. But if I was that into baseball, I'm trying, man. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to get into it. I'm keeping up with my boys. I'm gonna keep keeping up with them, but I don't think I'm gonna keep up enough to where I know things like Bryce Harper's a dickhead or anything like that. But moving right along.
We're down to. Have you done your number 2 yet, Brandon?
no, I haven't.
All right, well, you go ahead, sir.
My number 2 is the Boston Celtics. Being a Lakers fan, being a lifelong Lakers fan, got to give Larry Bird his props, but can't stand the little damn leprechaun on the court. It was cursed for any kind of Lakers game. You can guarantee it. I'd love the opportunity just to spit on it. So
yeah, who in the hell? By the way, who in the hell names their court after a butter? Parquet.
Right. So even at BVD, did you watch the documentary of the Lakers versus Celtics?
No, haven't seen it.
Oh, you should check it out.
30 or
it's on ESPN Plus. If you want me to, I'll give you my account information so you can go watch that.
I do.
We'll talk about that after the show. Shane Bentley, welcome back to the stream. Haven't seen Shane in a while. Thanks for the super chat. He says, "True, Carter. I'll give credit for the talent, but I can't stand athletes that make it all about them." I agree so much, Shane. And the worst thing I hate, the thing I hate worst to hear come out of an athlete, a multi-million-dollar athlete, is I've got to feed my family. I can't stand hearing that. Of course you got to feed your family, but you're going to do it a lot better on $30 million a year than most people are on $30 an hour. And that's, that of course that's an exaggerated, inflated hourly rate, but that's what I hate about them.
Yeah, absolutely. And I hate the Celtics too. Don't get me wrong. I'll admit something here. I'm kind of a 2-teamer in the NBA. I'm also, I know I can't help it. I like the Lakers a little bit because when I was a kid growing up, we didn't have the Grizzlies. They were in Vancouver, and so when they moved here, I tried to get into it. My dad's business was a big sponsor for the Grizzlies, so we got to go to a bunch of Grizzlies games, and so I kind of tried to jump ship, but I still catch myself from time to time rooting on the Lakers, especially when they had Kobe and Shaq, back then. Call me fair weather, call me bandwagon, I don't care.
Hey, you like what you like. I don't know what you would call this. My admitted guilty conscience in sports is the fact that although I've been a Laker fan my entire life, no other NBA team have I even considered rooting for. I hated the Lakers when Kobe and Shaq were there. Couldn't stand
them. Really?
Yes. I hated the whole rivalry. I hated the feud that they had or whatever. And plus to me, they were two big-headed shithead athletes, falling into the whole Bryce Harper thing. So I couldn't stand it. For the longest time, they didn't feel like they were united as a team. Of course, they got over their beef and started kicking everybody's ass. What was it, 2 or 3 in a row they won? Two, at least. And then I hate to admit this, but just when I get started really loving the Lakers again, along comes fucking LeBron.
I've never been a LeBron fan.
Neither have I, and that makes it really hard for me to root for them. Hey, go Lakers, I guess. I hope they win it all, but I get tired of hearing the whole is LeBron better than Michael debate. No, he's not. Anybody want to argue that?
No.
Didn't think so.
I will say this, and you're probably not going to agree with me, but I think Kobe Bryant's the greatest Laker of all time.
I agree.
Yeah.
Be hard to argue that one.
Yeah.
A lot of Magic fans, a lot of Kareem fans.
Yeah.
Now, honestly, Carter, is it because he passed away?
No, it's because he won 5 titles.
Okay. All right, I'm just asking because a lot of people, when somebody passes away, they have a new passion for the team, for the player, whatever, and it's almost like a added bonus for some weird reason to their career.
I got something that I could bring out and show you. When I played youth basketball, I was on the Celtics, of course, and like when they do the pictures, they make these little sports cards where it looks like you're on a sports card, and it says it has little things on the back, like said, who's your favorite basketball player? All right, so of course mine was Kobe. My mom was filling this out for me, and she's like, who's your favorite basketball player? I said Kobe Bryant. She spelled it Colby. She put Colby Bryant. And I still got that, and I just thought that was funny.
What's up, Edward Kelly? What's up, BW? Firm handshakes back to you. Or no, we got COVID. Fist bump to you, buddy. Or elbow bump or whatever to you.
Well, we're at number 1 now. And Brandon.
Carter. Who are you talking to, Jeff Webster? He says Kareem, you dumbass. I think he's talking to somebody in the comments. Better be.
Because, just because Kareem's got all-time points, that don't. Anyway, so number 1, I think we should let Brandon go first because I got a feeling me and you're gonna have the same number 1.
I'm gonna go. Can I go 1A, 1B?
Sure. What's up, Marcus?
1A, Oklahoma. 1B, Alabama. They both look like their colors came off of a female hygiene product. Strip. Yeah. So can't stand either one of them. I couldn't stand Bob Stoops. Can't stand Nick Saban. It's not the constant winning, but it's just something about those teams.
The fans don't help.
No, the fans are the worst.
Well, let me reiterate: the fans that go to the games that you meet at Bryant, they're great people. I've never had a problem with the Bama fans that go to the games.
Same with the Bama fans here.
Yeah.
Outside of Bama Marine, who is annoying as fuck.
Yeah. But I like Bama Marine. He's a good guy.
What's up, Volunteer Roadshow Catfish? Did you get my text? Check your text messages. And then I'll holler at you after the stream's over. I think our number 1's the same across the board.
I'm gonna let you take it.
Well, Alabama. We could do a top million on most hated anything. Most hated team that eats oatmeal. It's Alabama. Most hated team that jacks off more than EDP. Alabama.
Yeah, it's my most hated, but here's the thing: it's also my favorite rivalry. Yep. It's like I hate the team, but I respect the the way I look at it is, and I think me and Bam Marine talked about this on not too long ago, was the rivalry is so special to me because of my father, my dad, who
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
you know, he's an Alabama fan. The only
Haven't had a
person,
whole lot to say lately, have you?
no, but he's the only person in my entire family that likes Alabama. I mean, even his dad and his brothers. He had two brothers go to UT, and his dad was a big Tennessee fan. You know, he was just the black sheep, so he decided to be different. And
I got to put Crimson Brave in timeout again because he said third week of October. What's the third week of October? What the hell is that? Oh, you're talking about the third Saturday in October. Oh, okay.
But
bandwagon.
It's just like I said. My dad took me to we went to every single third Saturday in October from '95 till 2010. And of course, with everything that's going on with him, but that it's special, and I think that, the Bama fans that come to Knoxville, they treat Knoxville like they would if they were in Tuscaloosa, and Tennessee fans do the same. It's
That's a damn good point, Carter.
Yeah. I feel like they treat it with a level of respect as just like we do there, And
it's called a gentleman's rivalry.
Exactly, that's exactly what you say. It's to me, it's college football pageantry to the fullest, Southern pageantry to the fullest, and just everything about it.
I just don't like the obnoxious ones like what's his name, Rise Up, or like you ask him a question and be like, "Do you know who the quarterback was 3 years ago?" Hold on a minute.
He's 15.
Yeah.
He is so clearly a bandwagon. He is the picture of bandwagon fan.
Yeah.
And I mean, let's be honest. If you were 15 and you didn't have a team to root for, and you were looking for one in college football, there's several good ones to choose from right now. But I think I'm so confident and firm in my hate for Alabama that I think if I was on Men in Black and they did the light thingy to me, I'd still hate them. I think that's one memory that the guys on Men in Black couldn't zap from my brain.
Yeah,
just looking at the colors makes me sick.
So that was a really good top five, I believe.
Damn good top five. It was. So, got the comment people involved.
Yeah. So I think it's time we do the Wack-ass tradition now.
I'll let you boys go first.
Go ahead, Carter.
If you guys are just joining us, what we're doing is we're doing a cheap copy version of Picked Off, which is Carter, Brandon, and Josh Griffin's show over on the Volunteer Roadshow. So that's what we're doing tonight. I'm trying to help drive some traffic over to this show because I think it deserves a lot more views than it's getting right now, at least on YouTube.
Catfish
that's what we're trying to do.
Catfish says, I respect any Tennessee fan that's 25 or younger than any fan in the country.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because that's somebody jumping on a bandwagon of shit, Hey, look here. Here comes a wagon full of orange shit. Let me hop on it and ride it out,
It takes a lot. I mean, yeah. I think if I was a young kid right now that just started getting into football, I tell myself I'd still be a Tennessee fan, but that's because, Tennessee was just thrown at me, I was drugged to games as a 5-year-old and all that.
You were drugged in games.
I got dragged to games kind of thing. It was just, it's not like I was just some kid that was watching TV one day and, oh, look, there's a Tennessee player or something. It wasn't like that. So I think I'd still be a fan.
At least you weren't dragged to the tractor instead of dragged to the games. That's how I learned about Tennessee football. But I'm old. I can't. But
anyway, all right, so the Wack-ass tradition. We do this every week, of course, on Picked Off, and we've done quite a few. But there's a lot more than I realized. Like last week, we did the Syracuse burning of the shoe. They burn their cleats, apparently, right before the season starts. Kind of weird, but...
really?
Yeah. Sure.
They call it like the refreshing themselves before the season starts.
Yeah, the cleansing.
They burn the cleansing of themselves. They set them on fire and throw them into the trash can behind them.
I mean, I think I see, but why, hell, they might as well burn their underwear and everything else if they're going to be refreshing things.
It's like why not? Our guest said, why not donate those shoes to the local high schools?
Exactly, man.
There you go.
Nikes and shit.
Or send them to Haiti with all those Clemson
Mhm.
national champion T-shirts from last year.
Yep.
Yeah. So since I'm gonna go
What is
first,
yours?
mine is, and I've done this before, picked off, but hell, it's a good one. I think it's the Ole Miss Walk of Champions. Okay, now that is just too funny to me because they don't have any championships really, at least on the national level, and they call their little, like, how Tennessee has the ball walk. They call it the Walk of Champions, and
Right.
that, and of course, just the whole rebel land shark black bear mascot thing. I mean,
That one's kind of not their fault, but
it isn't. I get it, but you know,
Brandon.
Mine would probably have to be the Oklahoma wagon.
Knew that was coming.
Hate it. Hate it. I wish that it was part of their show that every time it would come out and bust a wheel.
well, you know why that happens. I mean, well, first of all, somebody needs to call PETA on them because those aren't real horses. Those are two Shetland ponies,
Mhm.
whatever, and they're dragging around a wagon, two douchebags and a fat bitch, aka Miss Oklahoma. So why? I mean, come on, that's straight up
Shot
animal abuse.
fired.
I agree. And I was looking forward to Tennessee playing them this year because I was praying that they would put a whooping on them.
Well, there's still
Still a chance.
a little bit of hope left. I'm not. I don't think it's going to happen either. But somebody was telling me that they successfully got their first game moved up a week. You know how they were trying to get that first game moved up so they'd have a bye week between their first two games.
Yep, they did.
So,
So if they do play us, I think I'm still optimistic we're going to have the season, and I think we'll end up playing them because the Big 12 seems to kind of. I think the Big 12 is going to do whatever the SEC does. Not that they're trying to copy us or nothing, but
I hope you're right, because if we play them, there's not going to be any fans in the stands, and that's advantage Tennessee. I mean,
God,
I'd
yeah.
rather go over there and beat their ass, with the place packed. But
Yep.
We'll see, boys. We'll see.
So BVD, I already know what yours is.
Yeah, we talked about this before. Mine's a tie, actually. My first pick was that goddamn Harley that Puddles rides out on. Is it Puddles rides out on that thing riding bitch?
Puddles is riding bitch. Yeah.
They ride a Harley out on the field in Oregon before the game. Like I'm sure that's great. I'm sure that gets them all fired up. But
not only that, though, while they're running out, they're playing Michigan's fight song.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, they call it Mighty Oregon, but they stole it from Michigan.
And my tie is the South Carolina chicken.
Big
before
spur.
the game.
That's annoying.
It's like a cartoon chicken doing the truffle shuffle at midfield before the game. I mean, it's the stupidest shit ever. To me, I mean, they do their little, what's the music they play with the smoke and everything?
Sandstorm.
No, not that. That's a good one,
the 2001 intro.
Yeah. Now, that's a cool intro for a team that's badass,
Celine Driver with the $9.99 super chat. Most hated tradition is the criminals and the fake. What does that say? Fake engine. Oh, okay, yeah. Toothpick.
Can't say engine. Celine Driver, you can't say engine. You're gonna have to change. You're gonna have to change that word. Somebody's gonna get mad.
Well, the fake engine throwing the flaming toothpick into the middle of the field. Moronic.
Flaming toothpick. That's a good one, Celine Driver.
I've actually been to a Florida State football game once. They were playing Wake Forest, and yeah, I mean, look, I guess I thought it was kind of cool, but that's just me.
Hey, he's a Florida fan. What do you expect?
God, yeah.
They probably think that gay ass Gator Chomp. Oh, I said gay, didn't I? Sorry. That goofy ass Gator Chomp sucks. I personally think. Oh, I'm going to get killed for this. I think the Gator Chomp in that stadium when they're all doing it, it's one of the more intimidating things I've ever seen in a football game as an opposing fan.
Well, like, here's my problem with the Gator Chomp. You know, it's with the right over left. It's like saluting Hitler and tickling his balls at the same time.
That makes it even more intimidating then. I don't want to be around a stadium full of dudes that want to tickle my balls.
No, pass.
That's
But
actually
no,
from a
yeah.
meme I read. No, I agree. I've always wanted to go to the swamp and see a game because
I don't think it's the same now. I got
Probably.
to go twice when Spurrier was there, and I think Celine Driver and any other Florida fan in here would agree. Man, that place. I not like I went to every college football stadium in the '90s, but that place was loud, intimidating. You felt like you had no chance going in.
you mean
You
like
know.
Neyland Stadium used to be too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last time I experienced like the Neyland effect that they try to talk about now, which I don't believe is a thing anymore.
No.
I'd say 2007 against Georgia. That was the last time that I remember that stadium just rocking, man.
Oklahoma, 2015.
Okay.
Maybe the loudest I've ever heard Neyland. I'm talking even louder than '98 when we beat Florida, when we beat Arkansas. That place was rocking till the fourth quarter,
Yeah, of course.
and you could hear the crickets.
Well, I mean, like on a consistent level. Like growing up in the late '90s and early 2000s, Neyland was always rocking.
You know what? I hate to do this, but I'm going to add one more whack-ass tradition to
Sure.
this. Tennessee shooting off fireworks in the fucking daytime.
Yeah.
What
About
is
miking
that?
up the band.
Yeah. Well, that's coming up.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I mean, you don't see anything but a couple of puffs of smoke.
Yeah.
You know, you get to hear it, but I don't know. That takes care of all of us, doesn't it?
I think so. So now it's time for one of my favorite segments we do on Picked Off. It's Grind My Gears. And usually we have a picture of like
Hang
from
on.
Family Guy.
I actually may have that one.
All right.
You
Well,
guys go ahead.
it's a picture from Family Guy of Peter Griffin, and and my face is photoshopped on the body. So, but yeah, so it's anything that's obviously grinding your gears, that's driving you crazy. We usually keep it sports related, like something that's going on in the sports world. We've done the Neyland Nazis, of course, the ushers at Neyland Stadium. And I know BVD knows all too well about that. But mine, I guess I'll go first while he's getting all that ready. Or unless you want to, why don't you go first, Brandon?
Go ahead, Carter. Go ahead.
All right. Yep. I was hoping you'd go because I forgot mine.
Yeah, I'm sitting there trying to think of mine. I'm a little ill prepared.
Actually, I remember what it was. Okay, so this is what really grinds my gears is sunshine bumpers, and I'm not talking about being optimistic. Okay, that's all good. Obviously we want fans to be positive and to be optimistic about things, but there's a difference between being a positive / optimistic fan or confident and just a straight up sunshine bumper. I'm talking about some of the people on a certain group on Facebook called Boss for Life that will be getting beat 45-0, and they'll be like, "Oh, I don't care. We win or lose. It's I'm proud of them," and they just like they accept things for what they are. It's just and if you dare even say anything at all negative, you're a fake ass fan. You're not a real fan. But
I've got the picture, Carter, but because it's StreamYard and everything's kind of compressed when we have multiple people in here, you can't see it.
Okay.
So.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, the sunshine bumpers just drive me freaking crazy. So, like I saw a guy, just real quick, I'll give a quick example. I saw a guy 2 days ago who literally said, and he was dead serious, he said that he said Jarrett Garantano is going to make a run for a Heisman Trophy candidate. or that he would be a Heisman Trophy candidate. I don't know about that.
Catfish says we're going 15-0. I can guarantee you that.
Well,
Hey, it moved from a promise to a guarantee.
yeah.
Big thanks. Slim Shady Canes with the super chat. Thank you, sir. FSU still needs to get Daniel Boone off that damn. Hey, mister. Don't be talking shit about Daniel Boone.
He said he's winning the Heisman.
At least he didn't say Davy Crockett.
Yeah, that's true. Davy Crockett. Don't mess with Davy Crockett.
Was it Davy Crockett or Daniel Boone that fought his first bear when he was 3?
I
think it was Davy Crockett.
I believe so.
Yeah. Daniel Boone was just a man, a real man.
A great big man.
Yeah. Something like that.
Which is funny because that's something me and D4 did last week on Picked Off, was like top athlete or something from the state of Tennessee. And I said Davy Crockett should be number 1. Hell, he died. So
I'm not too far from his birthplace, Carter. Neither is D4. D4 is actually closer than I am by about 2 miles.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. We're grinding our gears, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know what pisses me off more than anything, and at least in college football, and that's miking up the band. I don't know if they do it at other stadiums. Maybe they do. I don't know, but at Neyland, it's ridiculous. It's way too loud. It's the main reason now that I don't like going to games at Neyland when I have to sit out in the stadium. I mean, even up in the skyboxes with Gate City Blue Devil. Shout out to Gate City Blue Devil. My boy Flint. Even sitting up there with him, you can hear it, and it aggravates the shit out of me. But it's not going to change. Hell, I think some of the opposing bands are coming in with PAs and shit set up to mic their band. Nothing against the band, though. I love college. I love the tradition of marching bands in college football. I don't think it would be the same without them.
So, Brandon?
It's a lot like YouTube. Every time they do something to try and change college football to make it better, they make it worse.
Well,
it's on you.
COVID-19 is grinding my gears all across the board. Sick of it, tired of hearing about it, tired of listening about it, tired of it affecting this, affecting that. I'm just sick to death of it. If
you wear a mask in public,
unfortunately, and I do that just so people don't piss me off about not wearing one. So
let's take a poll.
Okay.
In the comments section. 1, if you wear your mask like a good person, or by that I mean when they tell you to, or 2,
another super chat.
If you don't, we'll get to that one in just a second. 1 for yes, you wear your mask. 2, if you don't. And while we're waiting on that, Carter, go ahead and read that super chat.
From Slim Shady Canes, fine BVD. FSU needs to get that white frat guy off that horse.
There you go.
There you go. Oh yeah.
Slim Shady sounds like he might be like me, not a big fan of frat boys. That's only because I wasn't one, I guess. I guess if I'd been a frat boy, which I would never have been.
I'm gonna plead the 5th on that.
Yeah, no, I've heard the story. I just can't picture that. Can't picture it. Not saying it didn't happen. I just knowing you, I can't.
I mean, it was for a semester. I mean, that's it.
If there was a golden keyboard tonight, I had our winner.
Who you got?
Jerry Wells says, "You know what grinds my gears when your taint itches incredibly bad in public, thinking how good it would feel to scratch it, but you can't."
Yeah. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm a taint scratcher. When it itches, scratch it.
Maybe they'll be walking up to you, fixing to buy some produce, scratching his taint, smoke with a cigarette in his mouth.
I wouldn't do that. Maybe after we're walking away or something.
Vodka Drinker said, "Let's try to trick a politician to try to ban COVID-19 as an illegal firearm."
I think Jerry Wells, if I'm not mistaken, he is owed a Tennessee flag, and I never got his information. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was Jerry. Jerry, you need to email me your information so I can get your Tennessee American flag out there to you. We can do a golden keyboard
Yeah, why not?
award. Why not? We have some good ones all the time. We may have to go back and look at some of them.
Oh yeah, man, this is the perfect place for golden keyboards.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have flags for every team, but if a Tennessee fan wins it, we got that. If you're a Donald Trump fan, I can hook you up. I mean, we'll figure out something to send you if you win it.
China.
Loads of gifts to give away here. Like my little, oh, you can't see him, my little orange fuzzy guy keychain. You know, I could send you that if you wanted it. Carter's favorite sunglasses. There you go.
Oh, please send them to me.
No.
Because you know what's going to happen.
Yeah. I think Carter's prejudiced against kick-ass looking sunglasses.
How dare you, Carter?
The ugliest fucking things I've ever seen.
I think he's just doing it now because he's been doing it for so long.
I mean,
he's almost obligated to call them ugly.
Well, and you made them more ugly just to piss off, just to fuck with me. So,
how is that making them more ugly? They're all symmetrically correct and shit.
Look, you ain't Casey Neistat, all right? So
no, definitely not. Wish I was, as far as video editing skills.
Which I've never understood why he did that with Ray-Bans anyway. I'm freaking stupid.
Because he can.
That's true. I guess because he can.
I don't think he was here earlier, but shout out to Celine Driver, co-sponsor of BVD TV. Thank you for your sponsorship, Celine Driver. Even though your team sucks. Appreciate you anyway.
The Watch King.
That's right. The Mustang kid too.
He's like Ric Flair, the watch wearing, Mustang driving.
Snake, no, I personally do not have any Buckeye gear, but my roommate's got plenty of that garbage.
Is Snake a Buckeye fan?
Yeah. Snake's our resident Buckeye.
Weren't you on picked off last week and didn't you win the golden keyboard? I believe you did. Which is perfect because if you did, I've got some Buckeye stuff I can send to you.
I think that was Snake, aka the GOAT.
Yeah, Superfan, aka the GOAT.
Superfan, aka the GOAT. Yeah.
Well, that's who won that.
Well, I'll still send Snake the Buckeye cards because I don't want them, and I don't know anybody else that would, or I don't know any Ohio State fans besides John.
There's a few of them riding around town. I've seen a few Buckeye stickers on some windows.
Well, like I said, Snake Spencer, if you want them, they're yours, man. I'll put them in a regular envelope and send them to you.
There's that comment. I went back and found it.
That's pretty good.
How about when you're in public, and this doesn't apply to me either. You're in public walking around Walmart and you got one of those burning farts that you got to let go. You know, the ones you know is going to burn your asshole for the next 5 minutes. And so many people around, you can't let it go. That's when you do like my aunt did to me. And it was actually a Woolworths. And I think it was a Woolworths. It was a 5 and dime type store in Raleigh. We were walking around and she farted real big. She farted like a man. And she ripped a big old fart and went, "Keith!" Of course, everybody turned and looked at me.
That's awesome.
Embarrassed the shit out of me. Yeah, that was pretty good looking back.
That's a badass aunt right there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man, I could tell you some stories about some of the things she said. She actually, let me get this. Imagine this. I brought my girlfriend over from Raleigh one time, spend weekend. Yeah, I know. Imagine BVD with a girlfriend. Can't. I get it. So I bring my girlfriend over, and they're having a get together at her house, a party or whatever. And we're upstairs, and my aunt, hand to God, this is a true story. I am totally not bullshitting you. My aunt walks up to her and says, "So, Angie, has he eat your pussy yet?"
Oh my God.
Oh, man.
That's an icebreaker.
Mortified. Oh, my God. But she handled it like a champ. I mean, she didn't flinch or nothing. She said, "Yep, he sure has, and he was good, too." I was like, oh, my God. Dude, my face literally almost turns red thinking about that, about how embarrassed I was.
Yeah.
It was my Aunt Joanne. She was awesome. Tony's mom, my cousin Tony, that's on here some, the guy that I slap,
No, yeah.
Yeah.
it's his mom.
I've got one.
May she rest in peace.
I've got a story kind of similar, but I think mine's way, way worse because obviously when you you know, when you bring a girl home or whatever, obviously you want to be, especially in front of your own mother, maybe holding hands or something's all right. I don't know, but I don't know what the conversation exactly started with, but all I know is this girl named Brittany I dated once.
Brittany?
Yeah, this was at Thanksgiving dinner. Um, she made a comment, and somehow or another, I wasn't even paying attention to it until she mentioned this. She's like, "Well, that's not something like, well, you were clenching the bed sheets pretty tight last night." And I was like, "What the fuck?"
Wow.
Like right there in front of my mom and everybody.
How did my ex-wife handle that one?
Believe it or not, I think she kind of almost choked or coughed, like like had no idea.
Gagged on
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
Exactly.
Space Mountain, for some reason, I can't click on a user's name and go to their channel page. Nobody can anymore. YouTube took that away from us.
What the?
Another great YouTube move.
They messed with the thumbnail thing too, I noticed.
What's that? What they do?
Well, apparently, Billy was trying to supposedly when you do the thumbnail or something, didn't it get changed?
I don't know of that.
Okay, I don't know.
I mean, I don't have any problem changing the thumbnails on mine. Is it possible Billy just didn't click on the right thing or something?
I don't know. Maybe could have been.
What was more embarrassing, that or getting stabbed?
That.
Okay.
For sure.
If you guys don't know what they're talking about, Carter had him a nice young lady over. Was it 2 weeks ago?
Yep.
And she was such a nice young lady that she decided to stab him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With a temperature gauge.
Yeah, one of those temperature things you stick in meat. A kitchen temperature thing. Basically an ice pick with a thermometer on the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw the pictures. It wasn't pretty. Let's see. Well, the other things that they do on Picked Off, we can't. Well, I mean, we could do here. They always do a tribute to the ladies of the SEC.
Yeah, that's true.
And they'll post pictures at the end of the stream showing off a beautiful young lady from each school. If it was me, I'd just post a bunch of Tennessee ladies. I haven't seen a beautiful lady. I'm not going to say that. Never mind. We got some nice people in here that are fans of the team that I was about to say that about. So I'm not going to say that. Shout out to all the beautiful ladies in the BBD TV comments section. Mrs. Cook, Melissa May, Megan, Christy, Tiger Cat, just to name a few. I started to say all of them, but Rob Dog wants to know if it read 160 degrees internal. Carter, were you fully cooked?
I didn't look at it. I jerked it out on my damn side of my stomach.
Jesus, that could have been bad.
Oh,
she tried to go for the kill.
I mean,
BW, as per usual, always likes to remind me of Sarah Walker. I think BW might have been more infatuated with her than than I almost was.
Are we sure it wasn't BW?
No, we're not. I mean, yes, we are, but no, we're
Yeah.
not.
Well, you know who it is.
Yeah. 99.9% sure who it was. And they still come around from time to time. Maybe one of these days, Carter will have to out that person.
Hey, that's all. That's up to you, man.
I
No one
know.
else.
Oh, I mean, we're all past it now. Until somebody like BW brings it up. Thanks, firm handshakes.
It's gonna be odd going to the tap house.
Yeah. We may not be doing that anyway. Oh, thank you for that, Celine Driver.
What'd he say?
Lou just dropped in. That was epic last night, I gotta admit, between Cop and Lou. I think as it progressed on, I think they kind of. I'm not going. I don't know. I'm not going to speak for them. I don't think they hated each other by any stretch, but I think as they talked it out, their feelings toward each other were a little bit different leaving than they were arriving. I can't remember if he was there, if Lou had already left or not when they started the basketball that day. Look, Sleeta is 100% convinced that he's going to school Cop Izzle, and Cop Izzle is 100% convinced that he's going to school Sleeta. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
We broke it down earlier today on Takeover.
Oh, did you? I'm going to have to watch that.
David's got the height, but, Cop
Right.
Izzle's got the youth. So, I mean, who would you pick right now? Just knowing off what you know about each one of them. I know you've never met Cop, but you have met David.
David's got about 4 or 5 inches on him.
Mm-hmm.
First instinct is to go with David because of the height.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go with Brandon.
Okay.
I just got a feeling he's more athletically skilled now. David's almost 50 years old.
Well, I mean, David did admit, he said, and if after the game and he beats my ass, then he said Father Time obviously caught up with me. But David said, he's like, I was a really good basketball player. So, I mean, that's where David's very confident about.
See, now he's already making excuses. Mm-hmm. If I lose, Father Time's caught up with me. You in here, Sleeta? Get your
No,
bitch
he's doing his stream right now.
Oh, is he doing the game? Okay. If you watch this back, Sleeta, you were talking some mad shit last night. I mean,
he's still confident. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, I know. But see, he's already sneaking in the excuses.
Well, that's because I asked him, I said, well, what if you do get beat? And then he was like, if I, get beat, it's because Father Time caught up with me.
Oh, okay.
Basically saying
it wouldn't be because he got beat by somebody better than him.
Right.
The thing that makes this so interesting to me is none of us know anything about either of them as far as that goes, Yeah. If you listened to them both talk last night, you would have thought they were both all-state in basketball.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Be interesting to see. Hell, do they even have basketball goals at Centennial Park? I don't know.
I don't think I've ever seen any.
I'm sure we can find one somewhere.
My ankle will be healthy by then, so.
Well, you thinking you could beat them?
I'd beat both of them with a bad ankle.
Oh, jeez.
Now you are taller, but
how tall are you again? D4, 6'4"?
6'4".
Yeah, Sleeta's 6'4".
Who do you think's got faster though? I mean,
well, right now, David,
ankle?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, nothing against you, D4, but he is more slender than you.
That's true.
But he's older than you too. So
yeah, Father Time.
I know who I'd take in a UFC match.
Oh, for sure.
If I break his hip, does it count?
Do what?
Whoa.
Do what if you break his what?
If I break his hip, does that count?
Y'all gonna be playing. You're wanting to play some fucking Rodman ball or something.
Yeah, they're playing full contact 1-on-1.
Hey, we play prison rules.
Oh, okay.
Well, then I'm taking you.
Uncle Lou said y'all are scared of Centennial Park, but now you want to find a public basketball court
Who's
I
scared of
think
Centennial
Atlanta.
Park?
I think he's saying it's downtown Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
Who in the hell is scared of Centennial Park?
Chess Hall. You would have had to have seen the stream last night.
I guess.
Chess has some concerns about Centennial Park and
Shit.
the
Look at
people
the
that
gulch.
may or may not be hanging around there. Carter, never mind.
I mean, hell, it's not like it's nothing.
Yeah, we'll see. We got how many months?
I forget when it is.
In March, so I don't know what 6, 8 months, whatever. We got some time.
Oh hell yeah, you got a lot of time.
Yeah.
Start training now.
Now, why are you saying BVD in chess, Lou? Why are you dragging me?
He said y'all are sharing a room with bunk beds.
Oh, okay, that's what he's talking about. BVD and Lou, or BVD and chess. I ain't sharing a room with that dude. We're already going to have to push the queen size beds together for chess.
Yeah, don't put Chess on top of that bunk bed, or BVD will be dead in the morning.
Well,
yeah, Chess's mom ain't gonna let him go anyway.
We give old Chess a hard time.
I like Chess. He's good guy.
Just don't piss him off.
Oh yeah? I don't think I've seen that.
What?
Him pissed off, like legitimately pissed off.
Oh, I mean, don't piss him off. He'll get you fired.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm actually surprised he's not here tonight.
Who, Chess?
Yeah. He may be on one of the other live streams that's going on right now, if there's any more going on. But if he's awake, he's got to be asleep. Because if he's awake, he's somewhere on YouTube. You can believe it.
Can we hit the Chess wake up?
Not on StreamYard. I can't.
Oh, okay.
Can't do stingers on that. Good God.
Yeah, before you do, let me cut my damn volume down.
Right.
Let's see. Jerome says Chess gets the pull-out couch. What's up, Orange Blood? I don't think I've seen that name, or if I have, it's been a while. Welcome.
Hello, boys and girls. The dumbest intro ever.
Who said that?
ACP Carter 45.
Oh, guy that used to have a stream on Sundays. What's up, LSU Scooter? Thank you for the super chat. Richard Jewell stays away from Centennial Park. I'm sure that has a meaning. I just don't know what it is.
What is the deal with Centennial Park? LSU Scooter says $5 super chat. Richard Jewell.
I literally just read that, Carter.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Be making fun of
tell you what, though.
my intro. At least we got one over here. Who is Flat Stanley? Or is that supposed to be Fat Stanley?
Crangus with a $5 super chat. You think Chess will ever meet his girlfriend? I thought they met, didn't they?
No, not yet. Thank you, Crangus. Crangus, you want to get in here and jam a little bit tonight? We got about 30 minutes left. Crangus, the baddest guitar player on YouTube. Should have entered the LOUTUBE's Got Talent. It wouldn't even have been a competition. And I love Rattlehead. Rattlehead's my boy. He won it playing guitar. But Crangus is, you know how these other channels talk about, they say things like, I'm a musician.
Mm-hmm.
Crangus is a musician.
Nice.
He can flat wear that bitch out.
What's he play guitar?
Yeah. And I'm guessing as good as you play guitar, Crangus, I'm sure you can play the bass too. I'm looking at the comments here.
What Uncle Lou says, what counts is exactly what we have said is happening. Let's send the $1,000 to BVD to hold. I'm ready. Are you?
What's the 1,000 for, Lou?
I don't know, but Corey Brunson says he's sending it now.
I must have missed part of the comments.
Yeah, me too.
What counts is exactly what we said is happening.
Courageous with another $5 super chat. I did submit, but I think I was too late. But there's a video in Lou's inbox.
Oh, okay. I remember that. I remember you saying that now.
Corey says he bets $1,000 the Slob Olympics won't happen.
Oh,
And Lou took him up on it.
Right. Yeah, you might as well go ahead and cough that 1,000 up, Corey. Hell, I'd take him up on that.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks everybody for the super chats so far.
Shit. Okay. Yeah, making me the middleman. I'm part of it. I can't be the middleman, Slim, or the bookie.
Send it to Chess.
Who's my top 5 guitarist, like, of all time, Space Mountain, or here on YouTube?
Ooh, I'd love to do that. Let's do that.
Let's do it.
All right, go for it.
You got time?
You me go first?
Yeah, I mean, you have to give me a little bit of time to think about that one. Let's
see.
Where you at? What's up, Christopher Rattlehead, the champ, Duncan?
I'm gonna write him down.
Who was it that said that?
Shit.
Damn it.
I don't even see it no more.
Yeah, I know. When will tickets be on sale for the Slav Olympics? They're on sale now, Smoking Bulldog. Show up to the morning show, Monday morning, or any morning, and put a $50 PayPal in there, and that'll get your family a ticket, your entire family. I'm trying. Somebody said, "Who's your top 5 guitarists?" And I was asking if they meant on YouTube or period, like in the world.
I'm guessing he's saying all time, like your favorite ever, any guitar player.
Yeah.
So
favorite.
I got
or,
three.
Favorite or best?
I would say the best. I don't know. I'm gonna say my personal best.
Oh, that's best. I'm just gonna put down my favorites.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's kind of what I'm doing anyway.
Yeah. And I mean, there's so many to choose from. If I read my top 5 off, somebody's going to say, "Hey, ain't no way it's," you know. I'm not even going to write them down. I'm just going to see if I can think of 5 great guitarists. Adrian Murray, or not Adrian Murray, Dave Murray from Iron Maiden.
Dimebag Darrell Abbott from Pantera.
Yeah. Eric Clapton.
Okay. Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin.
Jakey Lee from Ozzy Osbourne, and I cannot believe.
Randy Rhoads.
Yes, Randy Rhoads. I was going to say I can't believe I'm forgetting his damn name.
I think you got to put Eddie Van Halen in there. You know.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Jimi Hendrix.
I mean, are we talking greatest or favorite? Yngwie Malmsteen.
Slash.
Real Steve Vai, the devil from Crossroads.
Oh yeah, and he used to be freaking. What's his name? The guitar player.
King Cranches.
Diamond Dave Lee Ross, guitar player.
Jimmy Page.
Mrs. Cook, a great guitarist. She leaves a $5 super chat. Says we need paramedics at the Slav Olympics for sure. Maybe an ambulance on staff. Hey, Mrs. Cook, I've already said if I run the 40, there better be at the very least a stretcher at the other end, possibly an ambulance.
Mick Mars.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. Yeah. Nobody said Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah,
I did.
D4
I did earlier.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Zach Wilde. Say what you want to say. I like him.
Yeah, I mean, there's a billion of the
Tony Iommi.
Yeah, the chick that played for Michael Jackson, Origami or whatever the hell her name was.
Crangus with another $5 super chat.
It's Crangus, Carter.
Crangus, sorry. Set it up for next Friday, and I'll challenge Rattlehead to a one-on-one with the great one live on BVD TVD. BVD and 2 other people will be the judges. Oh hell, you
Are
gotta
you
let
up?
me be a judge.
Are
You
you
got
up for
to.
that, Rattlehead? Can we do it on Sunday? Because that's when we do. That's when I do StreamYard. I mean, I can do StreamYard on Friday.
Rattlehead with a $9.99 super chat. Personal favorite: Hatfield, EVH, Mustaine, Dime, Jimmy Page.
Yeah, Mustaine, Hammett.
Kirk Hammett. That's another good one.
How about let's do top 1 most shitty drummers?
Lars
Lars.
Ulrich.
What's liking Santana got to do with being old, Celine? Everybody knows Santana.
And ain't nobody older than you on here, Celine.
Bang! Except for Billy. Joe Satriani, good one, Celine. Look at Celine with the knowledge.
Yeah. Joe Satriani, he's bald and he's with Chicken Foot. Oh hell, Sammy Hagar's a pretty good guitar player. You know?
Yeah. Kranjus, what do you think about Yngwie? Yngwie is one of the greatest guitarists ever, but his music to me was just like, I don't know, refined shredding over and over and over and over.
Well, what about the Spaceman? One of your personal favorites, BVD. Ace Frehley.
Yeah, Ace Frehley.
Santana is yep. Who said that? Britney
Kenny Wayne
Spears.
Shepherd.
Oh yeah, Blue on Black. Sinister
I hate that damn
Gates.
song.
Sinister Gates is a good one. If somebody says Chad Kruger, remove him, please.
Be interesting to have Mosh in here and see what he says. One that nobody's mentioned yet. Brad freaking Paisley.
He's legit.
He is definitely legit. There's a video out there with him and the guitarist from Anthrax, Scott Ian, or Ian, whatever his name is, Scott Ian or Ian Scott.
Yeah, Scott Ian.
Yngwie, okay. Oh yeah, Overkill, good one. So he says next Sunday, it's on you.
Rattlehead. Oh hell, I look
He
forward
said
to that.
earlier that he didn't know if he could make it happen.
Best drummer ever.
Hey, Kranjus has been looking for somebody.
Where's Rondo?
He tried to get Camel Toes, but we knew that would have been a joke.
I wish you could get Rondo.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
Hell yeah.
Nobody on here knows Rondo except for a few of the old school people.
Who said Joey Jordan's the best drummer?
Kranjus, Rondo guitar player and a Tennessee fan buddy of ours that used to be on here back in the day. He went to UT and graduated with a degree in music.
Jazz guitar.
He's freaking amazing too.
You got that video still on your page, on your
channel.
Yeah,
but he didn't do anything special that night.
Well, I mean, he still played a few good songs, had some good solos. Did real good on Tush on the slide. LSU Scooter, $5 super chat. Bubbles from the Trailer Park Boys is best drummer.
I still have not seen the Trailer Park Boys.
Will Ferrell. No, there's a show I've been trying to get BVD to watch.
Will
if y'all
Ferrell.
Seen it. Yeah, he ain't a bad drummer.
What's his stepbrother's name in the movie?
Dale Dovak?
Well, the real name.
Oh, I can't never remember that damn guy's name.
Yeah, he's been in everything too.
But there's a show I've been trying to get BVD to watch, and if y'all have never seen, if y'all have seen it in the chat, tell them how good it is. It's called Kingdom. It's about MMA.
It's a good show.
I
Did
guess.
you watch the trailer?
I've got to run, but bring on Rondo. I'll be ready. Thank you, Kranjus, for another super chat, buddy.
Yeah,
I watched the trailer. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty good.
I've already watched both seasons, so
there's 3.
Oh, 3 seasons. Yeah, I've watched all 3.
Boats and Hoes. You got it. Scooter, what was that damn dude's name? What? John C. Riley.
Yeah,
I think is his name. Can't believe I remembered that. Yeah. Matt. Well, hell, how about drummers?
Oh, shit. Oh,
Neil,
John Bonham. John Bonham has to be up there, if not the best,
I never got that myself.
because he never used a double bass pedal ever.
Okay.
Well, just go back and listen to like the Ocean, or go listen to Moby Dick. That's all you got to know. Christopher Rattlehead, $4.99 super chat, says y'all should look up Rob Scallion, or Scalin, probably one of the most talented musicians I've ever seen. Okay.
Is he a scallion or a regular onion? Maybe it is scallion. I don't know. Neil Peart.
Neil Peart is good.
It's Peart. Damn it.
The Rev.
I got into an argument with Camel over this shit.
The Rev. You rest in peace.
The Rev.
Yeah, Jimmy the Rev. Look him up.
What's the
He
dude?
played with Avenged Sevenfold.
The Adler dude.
Steven Adler from Guns N' Roses.
Yeah. He probably can't even pick up the damn sticks now.
Tommy Lee.
Stephen Popcorn Adler. I love Tommy Lee because I love Motley Crue, but I'm not going to put him on like the top of it.
I wouldn't put any of those hair bands drummers. I mean, they might all be great, but Dave Lombardo from Slayer.
Oh shit! He was the
Peter
drummer
Criss. Peter Criss. We used to Carter. We used to actually, back in high school, we would argue over who was the better drummer, Peter Criss or Neil Peart.
Oh shit! Are you serious?
Oh yeah. Looking back on that now, Jesus.
I bet you were a Peter Criss guy.
I was. Yeah, that was before I knew anything about music.
Right.
I mean, I was just a Kiss fan, Slim Shady Canes with I get it, the 305 super chat.
Joey Jordison from Slipknot.
I'm not a big Slipknot fan. I'm not saying they suck. I just, never cared a whole lot for their music. Just like Marilyn Manson. Good God.
Slipknot gets portrayed as one of those music groups that, they got like their own certain type of fans. The Maggots, as they're called.
Nice.
Yeah. But, I don't look at them like that now. ICP fans, Juggalos.
Celine Driver may have just won the Golden Keyboard, not because the comment is funny, but because it may be true. Animal from the Muppet Show. Best drummer ever. Best drummer ever. D4, do you still train?
No, I have a buttload of injuries right now.
Do you plane or automobile?
Oh.
I wondered how long it was going to take.
I was like, what?
Dave Grohl, there's a good one.
We are the pulse of the Maggots, says Rattlehead. He's obviously a Slipknot fan.
Carter, don't say anything. And if you're a movie buff, D4, don't say anything either. Maggots, Michael. You're eating maggots. Who said that?
Thou shalt not
Shut up, Carter.
I didn't say nothing. Jeez, Nanook, chill.
I ain't got a man.
What'd you do to my dog, you son of a bitch?
The Frog Brothers. The baddest vampire hunters on Earth.
You know what the biggest problem is with Santa Carla? It's all the goddamn vampires.
You should try watching that movie for the first time on acid when they get to the maggot scene. I would never do that. I've heard that that's a really wild scene when you're tripping.
I had a roommate that would trip acid and watch Apocalypse Now like every night. And I'd come home from work and he'd take all the cushions off the couch in sectional and build a little fort wearing a Saints football helmet and a Nerf gun.
Wow. It's about as bad as when we watched Honey, I Shrunk the Kids tripping.
Purple
I
haze.
shouldn't be saying this shit, man. I got kids that watch this show. Ain't that right, Billy Cole? Ringo. Really, BW?
Oh,
That's like saying Yoko Ono's a great singer.
oh, Jesus. We all live in a yellow
Or,
submarine.
or like saying Yoko Ono's a beautiful, great singer.
Yeah, I don't.
Fleetwood Mac had some good musicians too.
Yeah. Allman Brothers.
Oh,
Dickie
which drummer
Betts.
got the most tail?
Tommy Lee.
You
Well,
guys,
he got Heather Locklear and Pam Anderson. So
you guys believe Gene Simmons, or are you calling bullshit on the thousands of women?
I don't know, man. I mean, I believe it. He wasn't ever married, but
Yeah.
and him and Shannon let him have that open relationship. So I mean, he wasn't like.
Well, this was supposedly before that,
I
before
don't know.
her.
Think about every show they do every night, and the possibility of before the show, during the show,
After the show.
after the show.
I don't know how many it was he claimed. I don't know if it was 1,000 or 5,000 or.
I know probably a lot of people have seen the Dirt movie, but if you read the book, it's like every time they're always with a girl, you know.
Oh, I'm sure. All of them were probably like that.
Oh yeah. Even though Lemmy for Motorhead,
Oh
ugly
my
as his
God,
ass was.
yeah. And he never got that big thing cut off the side of his face either before he
Shit.
died.
It was more than one. He had like 2.
Yeah, but that one stood out. That was, damn.
He was a little controversial too.
I used to hate those guys too when I first started liking metal. I was like, how can anybody listen to that shit? His voice.
Oh, they're terrible live. God, they're bad.
Oh, I'm sure. They're legendary though.
Yeah. Those 3-piece bands, I don't know.
I don't know.
ZZ Top's pretty good.
Rush was
live,
a pretty good 3-piece band, I'd say.
Yeah, ZZ Top, I like them. Got to see them live once.
Really, the bet?
What do you say?
It says Camel's singing right now. Let's see if that's if we'd like to listen to some Camel out the door. Oh, it's a request only show tonight. If we weren't at odds with each other, I would go request that he not sing.
BVD's YouTube studio page says at BVD, come to your studio page and unblock Armando Cortez. What the
Gutierrez.
hell? Gutierrez.
Who said that?
BVD's YouTube studio page.
Oh, okay.
I
don't see it.
Why do you not see it?
I don't see this. Did you say a super chat or?
No, it was just a regular
Oh,
comment.
okay.
Look for the Power T.
I'm going to write this shit down. Hell, I know who Armando is. He's not blocked, I'm pretty sure.
Well, who the hell is BVD's studio page?
I'm pretty sure I know who that is too, but I don't want to blow their cover. It's a highly secret secret.
I don't think I have trouble with Hispanic surnames. Really, I can't see that well.
You can't see?
Yeah.
Carter, why did you get stabbed?
Yeah, take a few minutes while I look this up to explain that.
Well, that was actually something I never really was going to put on out there, but all right.
Okay.
You actually did last week.
Yeah, you did.
I did?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carter can't keep
so I met this young lady off of a certain dating site. It's like the third time we've hung out, if you want to call it that. And believe it or not, I was cooking pork chops on the grill out back, and guess who was calling me? BVD, Keith Ricker, as it's put in my phone. And for whatever reason, he called me like twice in a row. And hell no, not Grinder. But he called me back to back. And for whatever reason, like I said, I mean, this is the third time me and this girl have been around each other. And she's like, "So who's that calling you?" And I was like, it's my friend Keith." "Oh, it ain't some girl?" No. "Then why won't you show me who it was that was calling?" And I was like, whoa now. We're awful clingy for the third time being around each other. Something like that. And she fucking went ballistic, man. She took my damn plate. I had pulled 2 pork chops off and threw it and shattered it. At that point, I told her to leave. And she went where on the side of the grill there's like this little tray where you can set a plate or whatever, and I had her keys were right there, and so was the temperature gauge. And so I thought she was grabbing her keys, and then, well, no, she grabbed her keys and that damn temp gauge and stuck me with it and left. So
That
yeah,
bitch.
that bitch Carol Baskins, crazy.
Well,
And yeah, so I've never had that happen before, and you know, I probably should have called the authorities. I don't know, but I was afraid, like thinking, like I just want her to go away. I don't want to ever deal with her. And I thought, well, if I do that, then that's just gonna, who knows?
You're gonna wake up one night, she's gonna be sitting on the end of your bed with a knife in her hand.
Well, that would be bad if it was at the end of my bed because I couldn't get to a gun or nothing. I mean, I ain't seen her again, and don't plan on it.
yeah, I wouldn't be making plans for that. Well, BBD's studio or BBD's backstage, whatever that name was, Armando Gutierrez is not blocked. He's not a hidden user on my channel. I didn't think he was because I really loved Armando. I don't know what happened to him. Oh, wait a minute.
Slim, I don't really kiss and tell, but not after that.
Here you go, guys. Listen to this. Here's some great guitar. Oh, he stopped.
Yes, Hoss, I know. That's the scary part.
He's buffering over there too much.
Melissa Cook, I am 29 and I will be 30 in like 3 days. Or, well, 4 days. Shit, my bad. 5 days. Excuse me. July 31st, I'll be 30.
Yeah, somebody's where'd it go? He said he had 5 viewers. Lou said 5 viewers and 35 thumbs down. Yeah, the trolls have really been pounding old camel toes on the thumbs down.
Said he told a sob story of last night about how he can't get unemployment and he can't get a job because he can't drive to work.
Oh, I missed that.
Matt Drummond says it's not the buffering, it's the meth. Golden keyboard.
Matt Doomit, was it you that won the flag? It was either him or Jerry Wells, and I never got an email from whoever it was that won it. Maybe they didn't want it. I mean,
Yeah.
Filmed in Potato Vision.
Yes, Britney. Yeah, I know Britney Spears. I definitely look young.
Damn, 14-1 Braves.
Yep.
That's almost like that last game of the playoffs last year for the Braves.
Crimson, how is Acuna doing so far?
I've seen it, Billy Cole. I've seen the him playing in Nashville. I suppose he could probably play a bass pretty good. But I've seen the song where he sings. Not impressed.
Oh, Peyton? No, I'm not thinking that. I thought you were talking about when Kenny Chesney brought Peyton Manning.
Oh no, Peyton Manning's terrible.
Well, hell, just listen to him talk. Nationwide is on your. Got a
Big
couple.
dog, Big
hits.
Dog Brett. I think this is the real Big Dog Brett. I'll take my chances.
Did he hit a homer?
We're getting ready. Big Dog Brett, I'm going to shut the stream down here in just a minute, but I'm going to give you the link just to see if it's really you.
Tell a fat girl story. Okay, I got a good one. You'll love this.
I'm freaking mic turned off or something.
Whose?
Mine.
No. But I got to
okay.
tell a fat girl story.
Seemed like every time I talked here for the last few minutes, you started talking, so I didn't know if I was muted or something. All right, do it quick.
All right. Here's a good one. This was not in Jacksonville. So I go home with this girl. This is in Florida. Anyway, it's like 3 a.m, something like that. We get back to her place, and we took a cab, and because I don't even think Uber was around then. May have been. But anyway, we take the cab, get back to her place. Next morning I wake up, I can smell breakfast. Oh my God, it smells good. So I just walked in the kitchen. I find my way, after I go use the bathroom, I find my way. And I'll be damned if she's not sitting there next to her little brother, then her mother, then her father, and then there's a spot for me. And I'm like in my damn underwear. Because I didn't know, I had no idea that she was living with her parents, and I'm like, oh shit. And I kind of like jumped back, and her dad's like, oh.
Back, what's that sound? Sorry.
And like her dad was like it was totally normal. He's like, oh, have a seat, young man. I was like so embarrassed and just couldn't believe it. And her little brother was like, what time did y'all get home? And she was like, oh, we got home real late. And her mom said, oh, I know, y'all kept us up. And I'm like, oh my God. And that was the most awkward thing I've ever went through with a female.
What you got, Brett?
I just saw you guys were on the stream, and I just got done making a video, so I was gonna jump over here and hang out with you guys for a little bit.
Damn, Brett, looks like did you break in Uncle Lou's house? Looks like you're in Uncle Lou's garage.
Only whenever he's inside. I have to be fleet of foot. No, I've been building my wall here for about a year or so, but it's coming along. I got a new painting, so good with that.
Hey, it's Georgia stuff, but I mean, I think if it wasn't Georgia stuff, I'd really like it, but I kind of do the same thing you do, so I can respect it.
Right on. We have a lot of fun trying to find stuff at yard sales and whatever, because having a family, it's really hard to like go out and buy all the stuff I want to buy. Like, I'm one of those guys that really love to have like a Herschel jersey, but those don't come around very often. So
yeah,
I haven't even been able to catch that guy at like a speaking event. By the time I find out where he's at, he's already gone. So
yeah, man, I got lucky with the Peyton Manning autographed football I've got.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I have a very short big girl story.
Go for it.
If you want to hear it, BVD.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm not. I look like I'm not listening, but I really am.
We had
I'm sending a text out.
Oh, it's all good. On my screen, it was locked up. It looked like you were asleep, but when you started talking, it started moving again. I was in the military, and I just got stationed at my duty station. And in the military, when you get a barrack, you get it's basically an apartment. It's a small apartment, small bathroom, 2 small closets, enough room for a bed, and most guys put their wall lockers back to back, so it shuts off half the room. So you kind of have a half a room worth of privacy, and then you put up a shower rod, a shower rod curtain. And that kind of like gives you even more privacy. So that way, if the other guy gets up and goes to the bathroom in the middle of the night, you can't see you laying there sleeping. Well, one Friday night, I guess it was, I got back to the barracks. I went to sleep, and I woke up the next morning, Saturday morning, and there is a girl in the bed with me, which was kind of concerning. So she was a little on the. She wasn't a straw. She wasn't a blade of grass. She was a little on the thicker side. I get up and I'm like, I didn't have anything to drink because I wasn't old enough to even buy alcohol. I go to the bathroom and I come back out and she's up. And she tells me, she goes, do you know where Jeffrey went? My roommate's name was Jeffrey McCaffrey. I said, I have no idea where he's at. And she said, okay, well, can I just lay in your bed with you until he gets back? Absolutely not. You got to leave. Apparently, he woke up before she did, realized what he had done the night before, and then he just left. Well, I was completely out, so she climbed into bed with me. And yeah, needless to say, that it didn't work out too good.
Yeah, sorry in the background there, Rich, KCC Welding. You'll have to weld your ass crack on somebody else's show. There's your one opportunity. There you go. Who are you?
Well, hi. I'm a Chiefs fan.
A Chiefs fan?
Yeah.
All right. Are you new to the channel?
I think this is the first time I've been here.
Okay. You gotta forgive me for being a little paranoid and skeptical, but we got a serial taint shower floating around YouTube right now.
What? No, I'm all right, buddy. I'm all right.
Well, give us. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for hopping in the chat and all that good stuff. I'm gonna take you out right now. I'm getting ready to shut it down. So
Okay, I got you.
Don't feel like I'm throwing you out.
No, you all have a good night, and just hoping to catch something. But have a good one.
Tune back in tune in every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, but especially on Sunday if you want to get in here and chat with us.
All right, that sounds great.
All right, buddy. Have a good one.
You too, sir.
See ya. D4 went ahead and failed.
I'm going to go ahead and bow out gracefully here, BVD. Thanks for having me in the channel, man.
Yes, sir.
You guys have a great night. Thanks again.
Always good to have you.
Yes, sir.
I have to sub Big Dog Brad up.
Yeah, man, he's awesome.
Yeah.
He's a Georgia fan that doesn't piss almost everybody that watches him off at some point.
I mean,
that must have been Rich Kendall. Who are we going to give the golden keyboard to tonight?
Oh, man. There were some good ones.
Oh, wait a minute. Is somebody crying in the comments? Because I know Lou says, so save the crocodile tears. Nobody gives a shit. Fuck.
Holy shit.
Somebody must be crying in the comments. Looking back to see if
something about no Brittany, he's lying. He can't get it because he was fired for cause he applied and was denied. Camel deserved it. Okay, I guess he's talking about Camel.
Well, no, Camel's not in here.
Well, I know
so
that.
Lou's got to be talking about somebody.
Oh.
Talking about Camel. Yeah, somebody sent me screenshots of my analytics this weekend, Carter. So
I remember we talked about it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Camel apologist in here. Oh boy.
Is that their name? Or is it Brittany? Is it Brittany Proto Man or whatever?
I don't know.
I mean, whoever's in here doing
he
that.
said it's Brittany's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brittany, gots to be honest with you, dude. Ain't nobody over here giving a shit about that dude.
Yeah. I went into a stream the other night for a few minutes, but I mean, here's my thing. I got to be honest with you. I don't know him. I have no dog in the fight. Don't want a dog in the fight. But
Understandable.
I can't get behind somebody who said the things that they said about Uncle Lou's kids. And that's not because it was Uncle Lou, or it wouldn't have mattered if it was BVD, Uncle Lou, Chess Hall. It don't matter who it was. I just can't get behind somebody that does that. Sorry.
Yeah. So you got to understand, Brittany, ain't no sympathy or no none of that coming from over here. I personally am, I know I take my little shots every now and then, but I'm trying to put all this bullshit behind me. Lou has publicly said he's not, and I don't blame him. He didn't say all that shit about my family. He did say that he wished painful death on all my family. So if you want to rock with somebody like that, Brittany, that's all you, bro. It's all you.
LOUTUBE says he uses the N-word. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he uses the N-word all the time, and he's been married 15 years to a African American lady. I wonder if she knows about that. Anyway, I'm not doing that. Fuck that. That you know what the deal is, Brittany. Yeah, I mean, anybody that hangs out over on his streams all the time and don't know any of us and don't know what happened and only hear from that side what happened, of course, they're going to, that's fucked up the way they're all right. It's always like that. There's always three sides to the story: their side, our side, and the truth.
Yeah, true.
And our side is truth or facts, as they say. Carter, you got anything out the door?
Yeah, like I said, I appreciate everyone. You can catch me on Picked Off every Tuesday and Thursday, either at 9 p.m. Eastern or 10 a.m. Eastern. Also, I appreciate everybody, letting me be on here. Thank you, BVD. You're my brother and father.
Wait a minute, I can't. That's sounds like some inbreeding going on there.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
I really appreciate you letting me be a part of this. It means a lot. And make sure you guys check out Sports Live in the ATL. Me and him do a Brave show on Sundays and Wednesdays. But like I said, most of all, yeah. Well, I don't know if it's going to be 2 days, but it'll be on one of those days. But really, I appreciate everybody on here. I enjoy coming on here with you guys, and thanks for all the super chats. It helps BVD and me out here on Sunday nights, so greatly appreciated. And
before he dips out of here, Carter, Brittany, one difference between here and there is if you would have went over there saying some of the things that you said in here, you would have gotten your comments would have gotten deleted and you would have gotten booted immediately. Nobody's kicking you out over here. Nobody's timing you out, so you're welcome, especially since you didn't know the full story. You're welcome here. As far as Uncle Lou goes on his channel, you had to take that up with him. Anyway, sorry, Carter. I wanted to make sure I got that out there before he left.
But yeah, and one last thing, I'm gonna give Uncle Lou a shout out because, just thinking about that whole situation, I've got a lot of respect for Uncle Lou for handling everything the way he handled it. I admire you for not driving to wherever and doing something crazy. So,
yeah,
because, like I've said, you're the only one that could, really you're the one that's got everything to lose, So,
all right, Carter.
All right, see you guys later. Go Vols.
Yep, appreciate you, Carter. Also,
go Braves.
A member of the Volunteer Roadshow. Carter, I'll holler at you here in a little bit. Carter, also a member of the Volunteer Roadshow. My friend, my buddy, Catfish over there. I say it. I said it at the top of the show, and I want to say it again because Catfish. I'm not going to say what he did. because he wouldn't want me to, so I'm not going to say it. Never mind. But what I am going to say is great platform over there. I think they're struggling on YouTube right now, but they're doing well in some other places. And he's doing amazing in adding people to his list of, I hate this word, content creators. He's adding a lot of former Tennessee players over there. And if they stick together and they stick in there and hang in there, I think that website is going to blow up pretty soon. I hope I'm not wrong. It's a story for another day. Shout out to Catfish. Love you, man. Love you for what you did today. And I'll holler at you here in a minute. Love you guys too, man. Rich, I see you back there. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit scared to let you back in. What's up? Rich Kendall.
Am I on?
Yeah, go quick.
Oh wait. Oh. Okay. It's not showing it on that. I was just gonna say. All right. If you're getting doxxed or trolled or anything like that, you just ignore it. Guard your names, guard your identities. Go for what your stream content's all about. Yeah, I assume this is sports, definitely. So just go for that. Don't pay them any mind. The more mind you give them, the more reason they're going to come after you, and they get more of a rise. So just don't do that. I actually think you guys are one of the best streams I've popped into tonight, and I'm sad to see you go so soon.
Well, we go for 2 hours, man. So like I said, come back tomorrow night. Sunday night's the only night that I have co-hosts right now. But I stream 4 days a week, so you're welcome anytime.
All right. Well, I appreciate that, and don't let them get to you, bud.
Oh, I'm good. All
right. Cool.
Appreciate it, man.
I plan on revisiting you.
Hope you will.
All right.
Appreciate
Cool.
you, man. Have a good one. Not gonna lie, with trolls the way they've been doing here lately, especially on Lou's and Pete's channel, I get a little edgy when people don't want to show their face. So you'll have to understand, Mr. Kent. It's a trolly world out there. We got to be cautious of who we let in these streams right now, because body parts are flying, so to speak. But anyway, thank you guys all. I had quite a few super chats tonight, so I want to make sure everybody that everybody that gave us super chat tonight gets thanked again. Because sometimes, we can sound like short, ungrateful shitheads on here sometimes, but we're not. I'm grateful for everything you guys do, whether you super chat or not. Damn it. There we go. Right there where it says, nope. Thought it was right there where it said supers. Hell. Anyway, thanks all you guys. Crangus, LSU Scooter, Slim Shady, Celine, Crangus and Rattlehead. Thanks to all you guys. If I missed one of you, I'm very sorry. Damn it, where's that at? I've usually got it pulled up and ready to go at the end of the night. Anyway, I totally forgot to check this other thing too. I'd hate to leave you guys out over here too. All right, guys. Thank you, Marcus. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate, again, all of you guys. I'm going to quit rambling now. Tomorrow morning, I will not be on the morning show. with Lou tomorrow. I know. That's depressing for you. I get it. But don't worry. Lou will be there. Squid Tart, I believe, will be the guest tomorrow. We'll deal with who's going to be on the show Friday when Friday gets here. And I think he said we got a couple other people. I will be back possibly Tuesday morning on the morning show. If not, I'll be back Wednesday night for sure. Tomorrow night is iffy. We're going to the mountains again. Got to go back up to my aunt's. And you guys know how the reception is up there. The internet is up there. So it's sketchy at best. But I'm going to try to stream from up there tomorrow night. But make sure you don't miss the morning show anyway over on LOUTUBE. You guys are all great. I'm out of here. I got something to go do right now. Got a room to paint. Daughter moved out. Sad. I'm sad. I really am sad, but I'm so happy for my daughter. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Somebody reminds me. You guys have a great night. See ya.